I wanted to do kind of like a live reaction to everything that's coming in Overwatch 2. I'll probably make it into a small YouTube video. 55 new details, apparently, for Overwatch 2. This is a video posted by IGN. Let's just hop right into it. Go ahead and see what they have.
Overwatch 2 didn't get a release date or word on a beta at Blizzcon 2021, but a behind-the-scenes panel revealed a huge number of new details, expanded information, and in-progress experiments from the game's team. These new details included brand new maps, a huge upgrade to PvE hero progression, new campaigns.
Oh my god, they're like going through everything so quickly right now.
Experiments for PvP and much more. So here's everything new we learned about Overwatch 2.
There was like so much that just happened in that first 30 seconds. Aside from like the different like enemies and everything, I saw like there's different like skill trees. Dude, Soldier 76 got a beard. He looks older in this. And I'm guessing this is Sojourn, right? The one that we heard about. Is she part robot? Is that like she has like robotic legs? Is that it? Yo, that's pretty cool. That design's pretty dope actually. Wait, like literally like it plugs into her arm into the gun. So there are new stuff for PvP apparently. Role updates? You can't see it because my head's kind of blocking the way, but role updates? I don't know what they mean by role updates. There's what? Because there's DPS support and tank. Are they changing it?
2 new Overwatch maps.
Yo, wait a minute. Is this... That's like the Colosseum, right? Is this like in Italy?
Rome and New York City.
Rome and New York City? Yo, wait a second.
What
oh my gosh.
Still be. Rome was shown as concept art and in engine.
Wow.
And it's meant to offer the romantic, powerful feeling of old world architecture. The
That's pretty cool.
A Roman temple, and a modern stadium.
Okay, just looking at this, there's no way this isn't like a an escort map. This has to be an escort map. It just like naturally has the game design where it looks like you would push something up towards the end. I don't see it being anything else. Although, I don't know. It looks weird because there's like a split here, right? So why would they have a left and a right path? I don't know if it would be something where like you get to choose which direction you want to go. It wouldn't be like a capture the point type of thing. I know some people were mentioning in my Discord that it could be like one where like there's several like points of like capturing the hill and then you want to keep them captured and just kind of hold it, kind of similar to like domination in the old Call of Duty games.
City is recreated in a 1920s Art Deco style with sci-fi.
Yo, that's pretty cool. Art Deco is really cool.
You in a version of the village and take you past small businesses, Grand Central Station, and includes a version of the Flatiron building. While Overwatch 2's PvP leans heavily on the existing Overwatch's structure, the team is making experimental changes that make Overwatch 2's PvP a big departure from the current live version. The team is currently experimenting with role passives, background abilities that affect an entire class of characters.
Wait, role passives that affect an entire group of characters? Does that mean it would be like you would have an additional ability then for most characters? That would probably lead to different team comps and all.
The tank passive is currently a reduction in knockback and less ult charge generated for those shooting them. The damage...
Less ult charge for people who shoot tanks and less knockback if you're a tank. Okay, all right, so it's for roles, for basically the roles. Less ult charge generated. Yeah, that's huge. That is so huge. McCree does look different. He has a longer beard.
Is a boost in movement speed, and the support passive is a slow automatic healing effect, similar to Mercy's existing passive, but less effective. An experimental build of Reinhardt gives him 2 fire strike charges, charge cancelling, and better steering while charging.
Wait. 2 fire strikes? Better steering with charges? You can cancel the charge? That's huge! There's so many times where I wish I could cancel the charge because I'm really bad at charging. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
New hero Sojourn, with the team revealing that she uses a railgun to bring back some of the feeling of classic shooters. The gun requires accurate use and can rip through enemy health bars.
Oh my gosh.
Melee attacks have been revisited, and more impactful sound effects. Weapon sounds have also been revisited. Jeff Kaplan says it's possible that the assault mode will be replaced in Overwatch 2.
Railgun does look fun. It looks pretty cool. Like her thing, I think it's gonna be kind of similar to like Ashe in terms of like fire rate, but somewhere between hit scan and projectile, where like it looked like there was a charge up period and then it went and it you know. I think that would be interesting to play. Also, yes, the new sound effects for like the guns and all that stuff, I did see some of it during the live stream, and like some of it sounds really good. I think like Widow's gun sounded really pleasing. I think honestly, you know, it would just give it like a whole new feel when you have the new gun sounds.
The team plans to make hundreds of hero missions, which can be played night after night. Hero missions will contain light story elements. Every existing Overwatch map will be used for hero missions. Some maps will have brand new areas in hero mission variants. For example, a payload in King's Row may move along a different route to usual.
Wait a second, hold on. Okay, so that was like a lot. You know, Archives is like my favorite event because they have those like PvE mission modes, and it sounds like there's going to be like a lot of that in Overwatch 2, that they're saying there's over hundreds of them. It seemed like they're going to make it new, like Payday 2, right, where there's like different missions you can go on. I feel like it helps with the general kind of lore that you see in the game. I don't know if that's going to carry over to PvP, but it would be interesting if they have that, like those alternative pathings. Like let's imagine King's Row, right, and you don't know which path it's going to be for you to escort until you start pushing it, you know?
We've been shown sandstorms, snowstorms, and rain. Weather conditions will be shown on a world map before picking.
Yo, that's pretty cool. I like the weather conditions. I feel like it helps a lot with the atmosphere. And I don't know. It just seems more cinematic. I know like some people hate it. I know like true competitive Overwatch players, they play on like medium settings and everything, right? And they just take away all the textures, but I like it when the game looks good, you know? Okay. This is what I want to know about, is this like new talent system. If it's affecting multiplayer, if it's just for the hero missions, what exactly is it? Let's just find out. So it looks like if we look at here, you have a Tracer, right? Tracer is like maxed out at level 10. So I assume you can level up your characters. But it shows that they have like different abilities that they can have. So I think this would definitely change up the playstyle, and probably like, if this is for hero missions, you could probably just like have specific builds for the mission that you're going on. So I think that would be really cool. Yeah, so this looks exactly like Borderlands, where there are 3 skill trees and you can kind of pick and choose which ones you want. I don't know if you're limited. Well, it looks like even if you choose this one, right, you can still choose other skills that are within the same rank, but you gotta invest a certain amount in order to progress to the next branch. Maybe it's like you need at least 3 per each level in order to get to the next one. Yeah, this one has 5 skills, right? 3, and then it unlocks the next one. And then after you spend 3 more, then it unlocks the next one. I think that's what it is.
We even see Mercy use Area of Effect Resurrections, an ability stripped from the character in 2017. New abilities include
the old Mercy res
for Junkrat, the ability for Mercy to fire explosive
staff,
and Reinhardt being able to pin multiple enemies at once. Weapons can also gain elemental effects. We see Reinhardt's Fire Strike become a freeze strike, and a version of Junkrat's traps that add an electrical shock effect.
Interesting. I wonder if there's going to be like elemental reactions.
The aesthetic changes they've made to more established heroes, including improved fabric tech and a more advanced face rig to allow characters to be more expressive, particularly in cinematics. McCree now sports a full beard and is visibly older with a more armoured look. Farah now wears more of the original Overwatch's blue and white colours and has a translucent visor to allow for more emotions to show. Reaper is now fully armoured and wears a more metallic costume. His mask has also altered in colour to a more steel grey. Widowmaker has been given more of a cyberpunk aesthetic, and her ponytail is now a huge braid.
I like the redesigns, they look cool. I really like them.
The Overwatch 2 team felt PvE enemies weren't interesting enough in the
I heard about this person on like Twitter. I forgot what it's called, but I know everybody's freaking out about this new character.
To fight, larger enemies have weak spots that can be exploited. Enemy reactions can cause chain reactions. Shooting one enemy into another can cause them both to stumble, and entire rooms of enemies can be affected with the right abilities.
That's really cool. That was really cool right there. How like shooting one causes it to malfunction and then shoot everybody else.
The Puller is a creepy blindfolded enemy equipped with 3 orbs that act as a tractor beam, pulling you in and downing you unless stopped.
Oh my god, I would hate that, dude. I'm gonna get down by that so often. 100%.
Overwatch 2's campaign centers on the members of Overwatch being brought back together to work out who's behind a second Omnic uprising. Every mission will feature cinematic intros and outros with seamless cuts to and from gameplay. Musical themes have been composed for every playable hero and every location. Every story mission is set in a custom-built map.
Yo, that requires so much effort. One, having the cinematics in like the story mode, I think is going to be really cool, and it looks like they're using the in-game models to do that. So I think that's going to be really cool. And then the fact that each person has like their own like soundtrack theme, I can't wait to hear what they sound like.
The India map features the team escaping from a temple as a fire causes elements of the map to fall apart, funneling players through corridors and into wide open areas. It's one of the biggest Overwatch maps yet made, and the story in that India map takes beats from recent Overwatch comics. The Sweden, or more specifically Gothenburg map, will include a section set inside Torbjorn's workshop. The Toronto map will take place during a null set to Siege, and takes place during a snowstorm, which will see snow build up steadily as you progress through the level. Footage shows escaping friendly NPCs, implying it won't just be Overwatch versus enemies on these maps. Hero lineups aren't completely set for story missions, meaning players can choose from a selection. Every available hero will have voice lines, and different combinations will cause different conversations.
Wait, hold on, what? Are you serious? So they're saying that as you're going through this like campaign, like story mission, that there's a roster of heroes, and depending on which heroes you choose on your team determines different interactions and voice lines and different cutscenes that play during the game? Wait a second, that's insane. Oh my god, that's so much effort that goes into this. I can't believe that. That's like really cool, but like it definitely fleshes out the character. That's insane. And also they just like announced three other maps. They said like what? They have India, the Torbjorn's workshop, and Toronto. So like that's already 3 more maps that we've seen. I don't know if those are specifically for the single player mode or if they also include the options for the what do you call it? Multiplayer. But that's crazy.
Branch in dialogue.
All right. So that's it. That's the wrap up for Overwatch 2 news.